Hi guys, it's Anna and today I'm doing a review on Maybelline's newest addition to their color tattoo line. I got mine from Walmart for just under $8 and my fiance is so nice, he bought them for me. I got 3 colors. The first color that I have is in Gilded Rose, and this is the lightest shade that they have in their entire line. It is this bright, frosty, baby pink color. And there it is. I did do swatches on my hands, but I'll also do close-up swatches later. But there it is. This one is my absolute favorite. I love using this as a highlight for like the inner corner because it is bright and intense. I also found out that I like using it as a highlighter for my face. So what I do is I just dab tiny little dots, and I mean tiny because this is intense, and I just dab it on with my finger to blend it out, but it is beautiful. It reminds me of what the Cover FX new liquid highlighter drops look like, or what I would imagine it to. Next shade I have is in Beige Luster. This is the second lightest shade. I just knew that these are the most wearable ones that I will get the most use out of every single day. And here it is swatched right here, right above the pink one. This one is a little bit darker than the pink one and I like it. Last one I got was kind of my fun color, and it is in Gunmetal, and it is this black with all these crazy glitters in it, and it just, actually it's not black, it's probably more like a charcoal gray color. It's really dark, but it's what I have on all over my eyelids today. Now this one, I found that the formula is very streaky, and you really have to work with it to build it. Like if you want like a full-on color like I did today, you have to work with it. It's not going to work with you. But it is a really pretty color, but it's probably not something I'm going to wear every single day. If you like it for the color, I'd recommend it. If you're not a huge fan of it, then I just wouldn't get it because it kind of is a pain in the butt to use. The other two I haven't really had much of a problem with, so that's fine. These do have like a doe foot applicator. I'll show you right here. It just looks like a lip gloss. Do you see how messy this is? Like, look how much product it just pulled out. It is almost as if it is missing like that little thing that controls, like a little ring thing inside to help control product coming out, because there's just so much product on there and I feel like it's just wasting it. So that is definitely a con. I'm pretty sure it's happened with all of them. Yeah, look at that. Now these do claim to last 24 hours, which I think they do. I have been testing this out for like a week now and it's been extremely humid. I mean, to the point that I can see the humidity when I walk outside, and it's what I would imagine a rainforest would be like because it's really intense. But it's lasted through the humid days all day long. I'll put it on in the morning and then by night it's still there, so that's great. So the texture of these, when you apply them, they're very creamy. They're just creamy. They're very creamy, and it's more like a moussey liquid type of formula. If you've ever used these types of eyeshadows, you kind of get my drift. But then when they dry, they feel like crusty and kind of flaky. So if you're looking for something to be like an eyeshadow base, I would not recommend these. I would actually recommend their original Color Tattoos in the pots over these if you're looking for an eyeshadow base, because these, the texture just gets really weird, and once it's set, it doesn't blend. See, it's just not going, it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. What I love using these for is when you really want a foiled look on your eye, but you don't want to use a sticky primer and use like something to wet your brush to really make it stand out. These just automatically look like they're called chrome. They give you that chrome effect on your lid and it's gorgeous. But like I said, the texture, it could bother some people. It doesn't really bother me, you just kind of have to deal with it. So what I do is on a daily basis, I'll take a fluffy brush, and first, before I apply anything else, I will just apply whatever shadow I want in my crease, and then I will either dab this onto my eye and pat it out with my finger or a brush, or I will just take the doe foot applicator and literally just do swiping motions. Basically, if you do the swiping motions, it's gonna give you a more in your face, pow, metallic look, as opposed to dabbing a little and it cheers it out a little bit when you dab. It'll give you a little bit more of just a shimmery effect. So play around with these. If you have these and you're like, oh, I hate them, I would just suggest playing around with them, finding the way that works best for you. But if you are not liking the idea that they feel crusty and flaky and they don't really pair very well with other eyeshadows, you're probably not gonna like these. I personally do like them, and I probably will repurchase this Gilded Rose one again in the future because it is so like a one-and-all product for me. Like, I can use it for my eyes, but I also like to use it as a highlight. So this one to me is definitely worth it. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. I really appreciate it. I got a new Snapchat and it's just called Love of Glitter. And if you want to follow me and talk to me on Instagram, it's the same name as the one here on YouTube, For the Love of Glitter, because who doesn't like shiny things? And you guys have a wonderful day.